Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Mitchell gets it from the gun. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
You are X.
Here's Mitchell again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
You change it.
From the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Forward.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Shot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Spiller. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They give to Spiller from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. That's intercepted near the sideline. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Middle. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Already. Nice shot. Alpha.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Sit up.
1st down, here's Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
T, ready? Let's go, let's go. Sit hot, hot.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Sit hot.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready? Sit hot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's 2nd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Mitchell up the middle. Juke the defender. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Sit hot. Ready? Ready, sit hot. Sit hot.
Here's Jackson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now run. This is Mitchell. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Hot. Ready? Sit hot.
First down, and they go right back to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
You see that?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go right here. You at X. You at X. Ready, shot. Sit hot.
Mitchell on the carry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And he's got it. And that's a way out for it, but touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Hold the trips right. Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Go, go. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Set. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, man.
Now Herbert again. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
It's not.
They motion the tight end over.
Set up.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready, go.
Here's Mitchell. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Big gain downfield. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-possession game. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he takes this run back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
380. Get up. What is it?
Herbert back to it after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
5-9, 5-9. Reload.
Herbert now. Completed to Sutton. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it.
Intercepted in the end zone. That's their rookie from Notre Dame.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Set up.
Backed up in the end zone, Jackson. Catch made by Mitchell. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The give now to Mitchell. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Here's Lamar. Pass complete to Walker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, Jackson. finding Flowers. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. And again, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got... First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Let's go. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to take over after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And this is Mitchell, and he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready?
All right, here we go. Second down. Play fake. Jackson. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. We've got a screen to the running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. A little over half the field waiting for them. That punt down at the 45.
They're on 45-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Report!
Mitchell on the give, headed left. He's off again. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Eric Armstead there on the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the gun, Jackson. Cut out left. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They manage 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Mitchell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I'm already.
Another carry for him. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5, but that brings up 4th down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Back to the well again. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Herbert back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Now Herbert to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Not a great result. Well, for the punt team at least, this one down just inside their 40. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They could probably coast the rest of the way. Third and a lone yard coming up. They put a receiver in motion right. Turning to Henry on 3rd. Broke through the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
They'll pitch it to Henry. And he runs this down to around the 12-yard line. Looking for the back that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Running once more with Henry. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The give to the fullback. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
Go!
They'll run here following the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go!
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens running them out of the building. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Here's Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
21. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's trying to go deep again. This is brought in at the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens moments away from their 4th win of the year.
Okay, break.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Set.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. No return on that punt. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. At the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.